legends in the making, they fight. Kyle and Jacob will lead you tonight. So lay down your arms, there's no chance of victory. You punk ass bitches, they're better than the rest of me. Yeah, yeah.
Well, hello and welcome back.
Yes. Welcome to Better Than
The Restiny.
Nice. Good. We did that before the introductions.
It's good.
Let them know what the name of the show was.
Probably the way we should be doing it.
That is... What's that? That's what I should have gone with.
You probably should have.
Probably should have.
Still very relevant. And
Very relevant.
I hear
Hi,
it. I
I'm
hear it.
Jacob.
And I'm Kyle.
And this is Better Than
The
The
Restiny.
Restiny. Oh,
Again,
your
double whammy.
everyday Destiny / life hacks / sexy man voices
That's true.
/ everything podcast that you would want in a podcast.
Everything podcasty. You're right.
Podcast.
Prepare to be podcastrated.
Ooh,
No, I don't know.
No,
That
that's not
doesn't
what we're
work.
going with here.
It's not the not the vibe we want to send out.
So, episode 6.
Episode 6.
Hard 6. 6 long and hard episodes.
Oh, in a row.
Deep. Just pounded away at it.
In a row.
So
That's a joke for 4.
What do we have in store for our 4 listeners remaining left
Yeah, after that.
after that?
I think it's a good one. I think it's a fairly good episode. I might be
We'll
biased.
see.
Yeah. Let's say you agree. Tweet me at the Restiny. If you disagree,
If you disagree, just send him a text.
no, no, do not give my number out.
72
That's the first 3, but that's all we need. That'll do.
444
Oh, that's
4444.
yeah, 555 5557. That's where. Oh, it might be real. It wasn't all 5s. We have, because like I said, we've talked about it. We talked about this before the show. We've been trying to take it out. Every time we talk about it online, there's a huge upheaval and there's uproar. Our fans refuse to listen if we take out Living Better Than the Restiny.
Was there ever a question of us taking out?
I've considered it. It's kind of going to PJ's head, the fame, I think. The number of people that are tweeting at him, he can't handle it. He's become a real shit to be around is the problem. And I know he's in there. I know he's in the room, the booth, watching.
Yeah,
And I'm
he's
talking
flipping
to
us
you.
the double nipples bird.
double
right now.
nipples bird.
Just shirt up, birds on the nipples,
So we do have another episode of
gyrating. God,
Oh,
he
it's
is
almost talented.
fluid and rhythmic. It's
No, we do have another episode,
Uncanny.
another exciting episode of Living Better Than the Restiny featuring PJ. We also have another very angry rant from Uncle Jesse. Uncle Jesse's Bitch Fest will make another appearance. this
and we
episode.
also have you're forgetting a segment, Kyle. I think you're forgetting a segment that we established
I don't think I'm forgetting.
last week's episode.
I feel like it's an unofficial segment.
Oh,
It's
it
not-
is.
it's not
I'm
one.
making it official, bitch.
Oh.
Here's the door of unofficiality. Kick that motherfucker down. It's
kicked
time
in.
for Jacob's Secret Sauce.
I really don't.
Stick around. Stay tuned. We're gonna hit that like last thing. So
That'll be the last
to
taste. we leave in
force
their
you
mouth.
to
Yeah.
listen to the entire episode for that little tidbit. But first, much like we do in all of our episodes up until this
Thus
point,
far.
we try to get our posse on here
We try and
to spout some hot fire,
Some hot fire.
spit some hot fire. And this week will be no exception, or will it?
or will it? And
Oh!
it is
No, we
very
do.
possible.
We do have a guest today. Why don't you do the honors, Kyle, of introducing our guest this week?
I will. And I want to clarify something real quick for those that are our binge listeners, where they wait until the end of the season, much like I do, because I can't stand the commercials or the breaks. I can't handle waiting a week for my next episode, so I'll just wait until the end of the season. This is going to be confusing. Last week, in episode 5, we had Orion. This week, we also have Orion. This week's Ryan is my little brother. You're allowed to speak.
What up, fellas?
Good. What up, fellas? You just alienated
Yes.
all of the women that listen. All of them.
Ryan,
Mom
Big Dick
listens to this.
Candidate, spitting hot fire on the mic with us today. How are you doing, sir? How are you feeling today?
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Ready to get
he
into this
says.
podcast.
Ready?
That's good.
Ready?
So,
ready.
well, before before we do get into the nitty gritty, we've got to get into the stuff and the junk beforehand. You're with me.
I'm with you.
You're following me.
Nitty-gritty junk.
The stuff in the biz beforehand, and you got to let us know your gaming bio.
For all the ladies.
Because you're here. Obviously, Kyle and I are gamers.
Mm-hmm.
I would assume people listening and interested in what we have to say are gamers or family.
Or
What's
family,
their
yeah.
family? Or Australians. Like
Apparently.
We're big down
Oddly
under.
enough.
G'day.
G'day, mate.
G'day. Glad we could serve you. That's
Very
awful.
offensive.
So, yeah, they were listeners. So give us a little bit of your gaming background so that we can know that your opinion is better than Kyle's.
That's the point of this.
Oh, well,
segment.
obviously.
More validated.
Yes.
So as far as gaming, wouldn't say I'm in the same category as y'all.
Okay, wait a minute. What
I
is this?
don't know if that is an insult or not.
Not sure how
Well,
to
with
take
you
that.
being here, it's not an insult.
Okay.
but
That's good.
I touched
good.
myself to dead or alive beach volleyball when I was in. No, sorry, go ahead.
It's a very real confession. I have a feeling there was a real tear on his face. On his eye.
just gripping
We'll
a
edit that
volleyball.
out.
Shit got real.
This is clearly a well-edited podcast. We'll
A lot
edit
of
that out.
editing.
Go ahead, Ryan.
But yeah, no real jerking off to anything as a child to video games.
So lived.
You're jealous.
But mainly just games like Madden, NBA, NHL, just sports games in general.
Oh,
Would be my main go-to. Played a little Halo back in the day, a little Assassin's Creed.
okay.
Um,
Getting closer.
Grand Theft Auto's all right. I'll play that every once in a while. Hit some bitches.
Why not? That's the best thing. You sleep with the prostitute, you kill her, and you get your money back.
And then today,
In that order.
I had my virgin voyage of Destiny.
Did you?
I did.
Well, we are here to talk about that.
Lots of blood.
Destiny plunged deep with a thrust between his brain cheeks
And that
into the core of his mind booty.
his mind booty has been penetrated.
Yes.
And that's why Ryan's here. It's not because my mother said that I had to include
Hey, Mom.
my little brother. She does listen, oddly enough. She has no idea what we're talking about the entire time. It's because
there's a lot of expletives.
What's with all the profanity? No, last week we had once again Orion, to make this really confusing, who huge expectations, pushed the game, got a lot of people excited about it, was slightly disappointed. Perspective, he still had a lot of good things to say because we tried to stay positive.
God, do we try?
The perspective of Ryan the First is it was a disappointment. So this week we have someone who had never touched the game until a few hours ago. They played in the green room at our studios here for a few hours.
70-inch flat screen, super nice setup.
It's about as nice as it can get. It's true. It's very nice in the green room.
Colombian hookers.
We wanted to get that first impression right after it was when it was truly fresh. I know we think back to when we first started playing, and we have our opinions of how it was and how we felt, but it's been 2 months. It's been a while.
Give or take.
So-
It's more like a month and a half.
Has it only? Yeah, God, it seems like a lot longer than that. So there's a good chance that we don't exactly remember what it was like the first time we played it. And honestly, if you're listening to a Destiny podcast, you've probably been playing for the same amount of time. Most people don't listen to podcasts about something they just recently picked up, except for Ryan, who is my brother, so he has to listen.
Yep.
So we want to hear, and I know our listeners do, Ryan.
Mm.
Our listeners want nothing more than to hear, how was it?
Hold on, let me set the scene.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
It's like 74 degrees in the green room. 40-watt bulbs,
Mm.
not 60.
Don't want
40.
it to be too harsh.
Soft. Don't want a lot of reflection on the TV. And settles down into the couch.
Pair of shorts, no underwear.
Fits
Naturally.
really, really tightly against his ass as he sinks into the leather.
That's so far we are up to par on how it went.
starts up the console, logs in, opens up Destiny, hits A, goes to character selection, and he is poised. Don't talk yet. I'm still talking.
I'm still setting up.
I'm still setting the environment.
this up for you.
And he is poised to make a decision that will rock the foundation of his gaming experience.
It's true.
Take it away, Ryan.
So at that point, before my life changed, I created a warlord.
Warlock.
So
Warlock.
close.
Went with that character based off the little description of being able to control the universe around me.
So you
A
want
little
power.
disappointed with that whenever I got into game.
Slower.
Turns out the universe is not as easily controlled.
Then after that,
So what
We-
race? Whoa. What race did you pick?
I went human. Human all the way.
Human.
Homo sapiens,
I'm
baby.
like 100%.
You're such a homer. Like you
I
didn't
went with
even.
human.
Did you?
I looked
was
at
it-
the others.
But you like insta chose human. You didn't even like. Did you fiddle around like customizing some of the others and comparing and contrasting?
Didn't
Just
want to
went-
waste your 2 hours.
Yeah. I just looked, saw human, recognized it, liked it. The next
Felt
one
comfortable.
looked kind of like a cat, right? Isn't it a cat-looking bean?
No, not at all.
no.
What is it?
Not the least.
It's an alien.
They're blue.
Avatar. We'll say Avatar.
There you go.
Okay.
Kind of.
I could
Not a
kind
cat,
of see
though.
Avatar.
And then Wally was the other character.
That's not quite the same either, but
But went with human. Just kind of went through that process
Well,
pretty
your other
quick.
option was Cat and Wally, apparently. So
all right. So back to setting the scene for you. So after all of this time, delicately crafting his character to his custom likings, the first cutscene goes on. Did you watch the first cutscene, Ryan?
I did, but there was a lot of talking in the
A lot of
same,
who
same
who
green
might have
room.
been talking?
That'd be Kyle's lovely wife,
Oh yeah,
Lauren,
Lauren.
Yes. And what was she
was-
doing while she was talking?
making me a sandwich.
God damn right, Kazing. I'm sorry, ladies. I
Super offensive.
didn't mean
We've
that
been
at all.
rough this episode already.
So she talked, and the sandwich wasn't great,
Yeah.
but I mean, it was free,
listens,
so you
just
can't
so you know.
pass that up.
Yeah. So, all right. So we skip all that cutscene business. Blobbity blobbity blah, world stuff, blobbity kill 'em, boobity beep. You're back. You spawn in. Go.
Spawn into where?
Oh boy. When you start. You
Oh,
first-
the very first scene. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know where we
Setting the
blobbity
scene for
bleeped
you.
over here. So
40-watt bulbs flickering in the
40 watt
background.
bulbs are still here.
Why are they
Need to
flickering?
need to replace them.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Cheap
why.
green room.
Elements are going out. Eyes locked on the screen.
So
Ready-
you're wanting me to say what I did?
ready to undertake the destiny.
Yeah. What did you do?
Experience.
What did you do to start?
Started. I honestly don't remember really the start scene. It's been a while since
Off
I've
to a good
played.
start. It has been an hour since the 2 hours.
Yeah.
I just know that there was a video with astronauts, which we talked about skipping, and
We've
then
already
after that,
talked about that.
someone found my body.
Who?
I don't know who it was.
What did
If
it,
they said it was, I didn't hear.
What was it?
what did it look like?
An alien or
It was a little
something.
floaty box thing.
Oh no, but he had some boys with him. He had some guys looking for me, and then they sent the boxes that way, didn't they? We're talking about Destiny, right?
Whoa, Destiny? No, I don't know. What
Is
was
that not how it happened? I could have sworn.
All right. So, Ryan, being the attentive player.
Yeah, clearly soaking up everything that's happening. That's great.
So, okay.
At least
so-
you didn't know you were going to have to
All right.
record a podcast
So we'll
about it
kind of-
afterwards.
Yeah, at least this wasn't entirely set up as a premise of you talking in detail about your experience. So we appreciate the
I think
amount
y'all
of
just
time
forgot
put in.
that part.
I think
It's been,
so-
what'd y'all say, a month and a half, 2 months?
So anyway,
Sorry,
all right.
you're right.
So
It's possible.
cutting through that bullshit. Your thoughts? I mean, you played the game. How did it feel?
Yeah.
You know, what do you think about it? What maybe it's something
Just
comparable.
first impressions.
Yeah.
How did it feel?
First impressions, I definitely did like it. I could see it being something that I maybe get into a little bit. Maybe not a everyday game.
Right.
But I liked the graphics. They looked really good.
It's pretty.
Yeah, I like space stuff. So you got to see some space stuff,
I'm a
which was
huge fan of
nice.
Space, outer
Yeah, I
space
like
in
it.
general.
It's interesting. The shooting was pretty easy for the most part. Still not very good at the headshots, but
Well, you
Like-
had 2 hours.
yeah. But for the most part, it was always somewhere on the body. I'm a big knee shooter.
Yeah. Well, fuck knees.
Yeah,
So that makes sense.
useless.
Blown out. All right. So okay. So obviously, the game jumps off immediately at you with its sort of presentation and graphics, and maybe sort of the. I know you said you're not that big of an FPS guy, but you can appreciate kind of the tightness and the controls and the variety of the guns and things like that. I'm sure.
Yeah.
He said it was
Right.
easy to
Yeah,
shoot.
it made it
is
easy
how he
to
described it.
pick up.
Yeah, easy to shoot is what he said. That the controls feel right. It's the fluidity.
No.
So okay, now obviously the way that the game is kind of laid out mission wise, what did you think of that? Like as far as you spawned in and it was kind of an area that you had to go do. Did you remember?
You had something you had to do. Yeah.
I like the do you remember anything?
Killing
It's
stuff.
been a long hour.
The mission setup, I didn't get it very in depth in it. Like I think we said I only got to the second mission, right?
Yeah.
Third.
Third. Okay.
Mission,
Don't
yeah.
sell yourself short.
Big
2
guy.
hours took you through about 10 minutes of game.
I
It's a lot
like to
of-
explore the land.
He
To be
spent
fair-
a lot of time in
To be
towers,
fair,
so-
after our pre-show meeting when we came in, you were at level 3 on the moon, like just
yeah,
Nah.
just trying
in a
being a real
in a
tryhard.
crater, just dancing. It was bad. You found the D-pad and how all that works, so that's good.
But yeah, level wise, I kind of get the idea of how it is. It's kind of like little maps on each world, right? And you kind of click one thing, go to it, and you kind of complete the area. You get to unlock the next one.
Kind of.
Yeah.
So my question to you is: do you think the final boss in the game lived up to the expectations
Yeah, how do you
that
feel about it?
Destiny fans everywhere expected? I mean,
He's
the
gonna be able-
Black Garden,
He'll
right?
be able
Like,
to answer based
we're
on
thinking,
previous podcasts.
We're thinking, Black Garden stuff's about to go down. What were your thoughts when you didn't experience that at all?
I thought he'd be bigger, first of all.
It wasn't a he; it was a giant floaty black blob. So
But
swing
you
and a
saw
miss.
some definition in the pants he was
That's
wearing.
good.
You thought for sure he was wearing.
No, I'm trying to think of because I like Ryan to some extent. I didn't play the beta, didn't play the
Mhm.
alpha, didn't really do a whole lot of research. It was just something that you guys were hyping incessantly.
Yes.
Like you would not let me let me be. So Destiny was like getting the game. I kind of at pseudo hyped myself up because of
There's a
you
lot of
guys.
talk.
I hadn't really hyped up on anything. So I can kind of see to some degree relatable nature of first impressions because I got in the game and it was just like, all right, give me a gun, let me shoot some
Yeah.
things, let's do this.
No.
And the first thing you notice is like, oh, this is cool, this place looks awesome. Oh,
Right.
what the hell is this freaking scooter thing? As
I call
Kyle
it
likes to call
scooters.
it.
I didn't know I had this
scooters.
scooter.
Yeah, the Sparrow. When you
Yeah.
picked it up, we were in the room when you.
Oh, was that when I
Got to the
first
point
got
where
it?
you could-
Yeah,
Okay.
but I remember I spent that mission took me like 20 minutes because I was just like hightailing around on that damn thing. It was
Yeah.
pretty sweet. but-
Tokyo drifting.
yeah, I mean, just the initial awe. I feel like it's innocence lost now. Like I'm so jaded every time I go back to the Cosmodrome to do a patrol mission. I'm like, the steps and the moth yard.
I've been here.
Go fuck yourself
So not only jaded, but like a
in the face.
valley girl almost, a jaded valley girl. I guess.
Deep
Good
voice.
day.
genuinely.
Go fuck yourself, moth yard. That's
Oh,
definitely not Australian.
No,
That
it
was
got
horrible.
very English.
So bad, so
I think that was
terrible.
Korean.
So Ryan,
North to south.
how many stars out of 5 would you give?
Oh,
this
here we
game?
go.
Here
Or
we
should
go.
we say, how many travelers out of 5 would you give it instead of stars? Let's rank it with travelers.
Does he know what the traveler is?
Insurance
Do you know what?
with the umbrella? Isn't
That's
that right?
actually, that's an excellent question. At level 4, did you experience the traveler?
They talked about him or it. I don't know if it's a person or not. My guess
the
is
traveler
it's that ball.
Definitely packing.
Oh,
heat.
it's the ball.
Okay, that was
That's
my
right.
guess. Yeah,
he was right.
It's definitely packing heat. It's a
It's a
dude.
dude.
It.
huge.
I mean, like
Oh,
you
it's
look down at
gigantic.
For a white
the
ball?
city down below, and it's got skyscrapers. Actually, micro dicks,
Micro dicks.
penises from the traveler.
There's a lot of penises in this
On-
game.
on
A lot of
scale-
penises in the game. Everything is very phallic. You have a gun that is long, and you're like a person, and you're long, and you have a sparrow that's long, and
It's
even like the world, like when you're on the moon and you look at the Earth, you're like, oh, it looks like a testicle. I feel like there's a lot of subliminal.
They're certainly selling dick. somehow. I'm not sure how they're
certainly
pulling
can
it
agree with that, and boy, are they
off.
succeeders.
I'm buying that dick up.
Oh.
God almighty.
Oh.
So
I think that's a good segue
no. So sorry, the noise.
into our new session. Kyle's therapist. Come on in, Janine.
Oh, good. You're here, Janine. I've missed you. No. So interesting first impression. Surprising. You noticed a surprising amount of dicks. I'm not sure what that might mean for you, but there were a lot of dicks you noticed.
I noticed them in everything in life, though.
That's fair. That's probably just you. Would you buy it? Would you buy Destiny with your? Now, granted, we do need
You
to
gotta
go ahead and
taste.
preface. You got
You
a
got
very
a taste.
small taste.
That's all you got. Just little taste.
And even
It's like,
really, truly, for what
First
the game
one's free.
offers.
First one's free. You got a bump on us.
Little sample.
Now, if you want the
Got a
rest,
bump on
you
us.
got a bump on us. If you want the rest of the kilo, you got to pony up to Bungie.
That's how this shit works, man.
Okay, do I want to make a deal with Bungie on this? I would probably buy it or get it given to me as a gift for Christmas.
Okay.
But I do need
Not even
Xbox
subtle.
Live still. I'm
Oh,
still
shit.
rolling without an
So-
Xbox Live
so
Gold
another
account.
subtle hint.
Yeah,
towards
so if you just
Big
want to
Brother.
do that, we're coming up on it.
Yeah, it's getting here. I guess it is Christmas.
You heard it
Day
here,
birthday.
folks.
Kyle's gotta get
Destiny. I'd take it if it was given to me.
I'd take it if it was given to me.
Oh my god!
But I would want the
I might
receipt.
name the episode that.
That is the, and that is the narrative that we have really been crafting and shaping here at Better Than the Destiny.
I would take it if it was given to me.
I would take the game.
Oh, he'll
if
take it.
was-
Oh, yeah. Especially if the penises come with it.
Jeez,
No, it
yeah,
just
all
wasn't a
dicks-
glitch
all dicks
there.
included. All dicks included.
All dicks go to heaven.
Mm.
No, that's dogs. I'm sorry. We'll edit that out in post production.
We don't edit.
Wait, what? I don't listen to our episodes, so I have no idea how this comes out.
Oh, it's all very,
There's no
very
editing?
raw. It's a
Oh.
very raw experience for
God.
our listeners.
I use it to fall asleep at night.
Yeah,
I
it's
can
very
only-
raw and
I
riveting.
can only assume that I just sound amazing, like unfiltered,
Vocal butter is a phrase that I've heard tossed around,
That's good.
which makes me. I'm not sure.
That's weird. That's not a thing, but okay.
That's not a thing. Now, the game, I do hate that you only got to spend, you got level 4, and you didn't even get to experience most of the game. You didn't get to do PvP, doesn't
No.
unlock until 5. You didn't get to do a lot of the game. Now, in general, though, see, for me, and this actually, when I got the game, it reminded me of you, because when when Halo came out, that was you. You had the Xbox, I didn't.
No.
And so, the very first time Halo, was it 2?
No,
Was
it was
that
the first one.
Was it the first one?
Because it
that
was
we
I
stayed
got
up
the
all night?
Xbox 180
Yeah,
and then got
Well.
the Halo with it.
and
See
you,
what you did there.
we stayed up all night playing.
half of 360.
Yeah, and I didn't want to stay up
You
all
wanted
night
to go
playing
to
it
bed,
either.
and I was like, "No, we just got one more checkpoint. Once we get to that,
And you kept
checkpoint,
telling
we
me
can
it
go
wouldn't
to
save.
bed." I kept lying to you. It was years ago. You were very young. But yeah, the game reminds me of Halo-ish. I think it's tremendously better. than
It's like Halo
that I
mixed with something
experienced.
else, though.
It is mixed with
Like
something.
more free roaming. Because in Halo,
Yeah, there's no free roam.
nah, like you had to stick to the little hallway that you were in. In this game, like you could jump and move
I think as
around.
far as as far as the campaign or the story goes, I feel like they're very similar in that you have
Right.
an open environment, but it's a linear. Like it's like go this way.
Yeah.
Like you can explore this area and shoot that warthog and stuff, or not warthog, whatever the tanks were called.
I think that's Warthog.
No, the warthog, was the Jeep.
like the.
The alien tank.
Just tweet us at the Destiny
yeah, correct all of our mistakes.
Correct all of
At
our mistakes.
The Destiny.
at Kyle is Kyle.
Damn it. I will have to edit that out.
No, you've dropped the personal Twitter deets.
Yeah, no,
on
I
here
have no
before.
problem. We
Love
usually give
getting
out every one of
tweets.
our guests first, middle, last name, their social, and their first pet's name.
Zip code
Yeah.
7
So feel free to
starts with a 7.
Ryan.
You want that
No,
info?
you want that info?
You
I'll
already
do
got
it.
copies of it when I came in. I didn't know what that is about.
It seems unnecessary.
We
give
made
a
him file
blood
a
test.
W-2 to report his tax earnings on the Charmin ads we'll be running here later. I'm sorry, I'm being told we actually don't have those.
Can't
Do
trust the
not
bear.
have
So,
sponsorship from Charmin.
also, real quick side note: any of our listeners, tweet at Charmin and tell them to get on. Tell them to get a hold of us, because God,
we're fucking willing.
my
That's
ass,
the bottom line. We're
my
willing.
ass is yearning for a nice Charmin advert.
I
And with
wonder-
that being
I
said,
wonder if they'll pick us. Our catchphrase is "My ass is yearning for you."
It's sweet though.
uh,
Like, they might
yeah.
like
It
that.
is yearning. See, and I like the almost. I don't know if ignorant. Ignorant might not be the right. It's just unpoisoned perspective that Ryan has from it. He hasn't had the opportunity to become the jaded valley girl that Jacob and I have.
My childish outlook.
Yeah, childish
Yeah.
outlook.
I'm like a
Thank
little
you,
baby
Ryan.
wandering through
It's
Destiny.
Good. It's
Keyhole
a
perspective.
very keyhole. You got yourself a small
He
glass
got
of
to-
Destiny.
He got to kill some dregs and
Yeah.
a captain.
But I do find
I killed
it
a couple
interesting-
captains
Yeah.
in the little dark areas.
All right.
I didn't like the dark areas that much, though.
Dark areas are scary.
The respawn.
Yeah, I just don't
restricted.
like that. Yeah.
I do find it interesting, though, that everything that he picked up on in the 2 hours that he enjoyed, obviously minus the raid, which is one of the things that we really enjoy, and then just the general PvP aspect of the game. But the things that he noticed in-game, in his 2 hours, are the things that have been a recurring, like, everyone has said, I mean, the game's great, the mechanics of the game, Ryan didn't say it quite like that, the mechanics of the game work really well. It's a
Mhm.
well put together game. He noticed all of that in the first 2 hours of playing.
Mm.
And those of us that have, 140
Too many.
hours
Too many.
played, those are the same things that we're noticing. And we've done a whole lot of other shit that we don't necessarily love.
Mm-hmm.
So I find it interesting that everything that is good about the game that we've talked about in just about every episode at this point, he picked up on in 2 hours. And that was about it.
Well, that's why. I mean, that's why you play it, because the good stands out pretty apparently, and the negative only really comes to light after the fact.
Right. After you get to a certain point, I mean, when you're out of shit to do, I guess.
Well, I was gonna say y'all's main complaint is the story, right? Or is that him? You have a.
I
is
wish
it-
the story was a little bit better. I mean, I feel like I don't think it's just
Abject
ours.
failure.
Abject failure.
I didn't
think
say that
it's the-
last week. I didn't
you
work in an
you
abject
didn't get
failure
an
last
opportunity.
week.
You forgot to ask it in 2 words. Or 3 or 4.
All right, Ryan.
Oh, boy. I wonder where this came from.
Your impression of Charmin in 2 words.
Dingleberry.
Abject failure. Yearning asses.
Well, no, okay, how about this? This will put him on the spot and he'll be terrible at it. If you had to describe Destiny in 2 words,
2 words. English.
preferred,
Okay.
most of our listeners.
I'll say visually arousing.
Kyle, 2 words.
Oh, shit. I talked all that noise and now I don't have anything. I would say repeatable enjoyment. I feel good about that
You're
one. Yeah.
satisfied with your own answer there.
Pleased, very pleased.
Nicely done.
Jacob, I have a guess, but would you like to describe Destiny in 2 words?
Horny lonesomeness.
All right, we won't go into details about
Yearning asses.
No, not Charmin, not Charmin. Destiny. Well, excellent, and
Yes.
I think that he's right. I think that I think 2 out of the 3 of us were right. One of us said yearning asses.
Yeah.
So I think that
Well, that was one of the right
I
ones.
stand by that.
Who was wrong?
I think that in general the game hits really, really hard on what it does well, and I think that it makes that first impression and that lasting impression. And I think that we have identified some of the things that we wish were a little bit better, and hopefully down the line will be better.
Yeah.
In general, though, and what are we 6 episodes in now? Destiny is allegedly 6.
Unless
in.
we cut this episode and just like put it on the DVD that we release.
I'd be okay with being special features.
Yeah, Ryan's a special feature, like almost a blooper reel, but it's your entire episode.
It's like
it was a
this.
mistake.
We'll have this episode on here. We'll have the infamous crane incident that we'll
That
have
is
on there.
Not a thing.
We'll have that one time where
At band
Kyle's
camp.
dog was just going to town, humping the mess out of these mics before
does
we
that.
got on here and just face first in them.
He just really likes them. It's
They're-
the pop filter.
It's the pop filter.
It feels nice.
It does.
Don't test it.
That's the pop.
I want to, real quick. There's something that, like I said, I kind of have to at this point. I know it's not the smoothest transition, but I have to play this life hack just to keep.
Is that how
The
it's
listeners.
is,
Paul.
is it because he keeps? Is it because he keeps mooning you?
It's the constant mooning. I'm just
tapping
gonna
that
give in.
gun on the
You
glass.
guys don't understand.
He's tapping the gun on the glass.
Paul is the biggest, like, overindulgent, boisterous asshole ever. Like,
He's the nicest out
we
of all
just
of us.
try to like have a quiet, intellectual conversation, and all he's talking about is this, Tootie's that. Kyle's trying really hard to get me to shut up so he can play this.
No,
So-
that was an accident.
Anyways.
No, and
All
the
right.
truth be told, Paul is probably the nicest out of all of our friends.
Yeah, your words, not
the
mine.
kindest, the most gentle soul out of the whole.
for a
Your-
not-
your
for a
words-
Nazi.
Your words, not mine.
or an anti-Semite. Yeah.
Your words, not mine.
All right, so here it is.
BJ's Life Hacks.
And now it is time for Paul B.J. Hudson's Life Hacks. Learn from him. Be better than everyone else.
Hello, and welcome to Living Better Than the Rest of Me. Bored at work? Search on Google Image for Atari Breakout. You're welcome. Back to you, Kyle and Jacob.
Well, there you have it.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know. Oh, you're going to pull up in Google Image.
I didn't hear it.
Okay, well, there must be something wrong with your headphones. I don't know what to tell you.
What'd he say?
Google Image Atari Breakout. Google Image Atari. Are you doing it? Oh, it won't work on your phone.
Oh, well then.
If only there was a laptop in the room.
It's doing things. I looked it up. Basically, what it does with the Google Images, it turns all the images into colorful blocks that you break. You can play Block Breaker right there.
So it's like a little Easter egg on Google.
Oh, so close to the microphone. So good, yes. Is it as life-altering as the masturbatory life hack we had last week? Maybe not. But if you're bored at work, you can't really extend your life by 4 years.
Correct.
Every time you get bored at work.
Depends on where you work, though.
That's true. I guess there are. I guess there are places where that is a possibility.
Albertsons.
Funeral homes.
Oh, God.
Most people build up with normal statements to the crazy ones.
Morgues.
Jacob starts with funeral homes. I don't know.
Produce aisles.
Oh, at your
Florist
local
shops.
Walmart.
Bakeries.
Oh God. Awful.
Yearning ass.
Shit, maybe
That's the
what I
title
have
of
to
this week's
episode.
episode.
Yearning asses featuring Ryan.
It fits me. It fits
it's
me.
more than just featuring.
It is.
He is the main.
Vocal.
He's the main player in this one.
No. So again, I do want to thank Paul. Paul, that was excellent. Paul PJ.
You're a sweet man,
Hudson.
Paul.
He's a sweetheart. He really is.
Bring, 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 bring. Oh, you guys hearing that? Hold on. Bring, bring, bring. I'm getting beeped in. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, it's that time? I should do it?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Welcome. Shh. Everyone else who has a microphone, shut the fuck up.
Clear vent. Clear vent.
Shut the fuck up, because it's time for Jacob's Secret Sauce. Y'all are supposed to help me with that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were just doing spirit fingers.
I was
at
just
me.
told to
Right.
shut up, too.
So shut the fuck up until I tell you not to. And it's time for another one of Jacob's Secret Sauces. All right. Last week we talked PvP. This week we're going to talk PvE.
Oh, good.
All right. Everyone's favorite enemies, the Fallen. Smart motherfuckers. You may not think so. You may think, oh, these guys are stupid. They hide behind a rock. I shoot at the rock. He sticks his fucking head out and I kill him. Oh, but they're learning from us.
Uh-oh.
It's very apparent. And I want to show you how. The next time you're in the Cosmodrome,
Yeah.
or on the moon, or on Venus, but not Mars, because they fucking hate Mars. After every Fallen you kill, be sure and give them a little bit of that bag. Give them a little dip with the tea bag.
Okay, so you teabag the kill and fall.
We're going around. We're working around it until I come in. And I want you to do this because they will learn. They will learn to fear the bag, and they will learn by emulating you.
I do not think you're right.
Yes. If you teabag enough Fallen, when they inevitably kill you, prepare your ass for yearning. Thank you. This has been another edition of Jacob's Secret Sauce.
Oh.
Back to you, Cup.
Hey, well, it's good to have everyone back here in the studio from whatever.
Wow, that was a really good pre-recorded segment. That sounded like it was really good that we did earlier. That was perfect.
Oh, it was exactly how I remember it being. It was different. Much appreciated. Jacob's contributed.
Thank you.
his
Yeah, I'm
secret
looking
sauces.
forward. I'm looking so much forward to future
secret sauces.
secret sauces and some not so secret sauces. Some very apparent what they are sauces, not secret. Coming
I'm
coming
intrigued.
down the pike.
I am beyond intrigued.
For some of
with
our-
that selling point.
For some of our Australian listeners.
Like I said, it's weird that we do.
That's
have
not a
Australian
knife.
listeners.
This is a knife.
Yeah, how did that happen? Do you know?
I have no idea. I think honestly, I think it has a lot to do with, and it's something that I was going to talk about with the. We do have the giving back to the Restiny, which we've done as a group, as Better Than the Restiny. We've done a lot. We really have. We have got now 6 episodes. 6. for your enjoyment.
Well, we have 5. We're still in the
Well, this is
process of
6.
6.
I guess by the time you're hearing this, there will be 6.
God, you assumptive
You're welcome.
man.
We also have a lovely Twitch stream that thus far has featured Jesse, Uncle Jesse. It also featured Austin from episode 3, if this is your first episode to hear. I'll probably be on it some. Ryan from last episode said he wanted to be on it. Jacob said he
I
would be
will
never be on
stream.
it. Sorry, I
Never.
misunderstood last episode. I
Yeah.
thought he said he wanted to be on it.
Nope.
Our stream is hopefully going to get out there, and I think, honestly, the stream is why our Australian listeners exist, because Jesse, when he can stream, it's like a weird time of day to where Australians are watching.
No,
And so, hence, we have Australian listeners. It's fantastic.
it's the whole Twitch thing. That's how
Yeah,
you're doing
now,
it.
if you want to watch me stream, then
No,
just
do
go
not
to
pitch your own stream.
Twitch
What is that?
TV
MyCams.com.
MyCams.com.
butter than the rest of you. It'll be a stream.
Yearning ass.
It's a cooking stream in which I take all of the best Paula Deen recipes and double the butter.
That's the segment. My Lauren, my wife,
Butter
wants to
than
be on
the
this
rest of
so
you.
bad. She wants to be on this podcast so bad, and she's a chef. We should have her be butter than the rest of
All
you. Where
right.
she comes on and pitches a recipe.
I'm sure everyone will eat that up.
New segment.
Oh, eat that up.
All right,
Lovely,
you
see?
know what?
Uh-oh.
I'm willing to retire Jacob's secret. Guys, secret. I'm willing to retire.
Oh, that's
that.
generous.
I'm willing to retire that segment
It's
if
a
we
bold
can
statement.
have butter than the rest of you.
With Lauren
with
Kennedy.
Lauren Kennedy.
That might be the Barry Sanders of retirements there, though, with this podcast.
Going out on top.
Way too early.
Going out on top. We'll see. We'll see if the feedback, if they really, really want it, I'll just have my own podcast.
Okay, we'll have
All
a
about
spin-off
sauces.
of Jacob's Secret Sauce.
Jacob's Secret Sauce, the podcast. Look for it.
I'll talk to her.
in the adult
it
section.
it would probably help for us to have
No,
a
she's
lady.
She's going to do it.
She probably will. She'd be
She's
more
gonna
than
do
willing
it.
to. She's like super excited already. If I
Good.
Simple
I'll
minds.
have that conversation. She listens.
That was Ryan Kennedy for those.
Not Kyle. Not Kyle. I love you. No. So yeah, we do have that, and I'm going to say hopefully by the time this airs, there's been some YouTube content put out there by our group, other than just the podcast, which those are going to be going out there. At this point, there will be 6. I put them out on YouTube the day after they come out for those podcast listeners. The goal is we do have a couple of different YouTube videos that we want to get out on a weekly basis. One of them is going to require your help. I need you to send me your best Xbox Record That. And really, I say Xbox Record That because we are Xbox players. We would love to have PlayStation 360. It's on the PS3 as well, isn't it? So the PS3 and the PS4 listeners that could still submit their clips. They just have to get them to YouTube and get them to me, and then I will include you in our Xbox Record That variety show, which is just going to be
PS3, 4, 360.
Yeah.
Hey, give me that video, please. Thanks. I don't know the command.
We're going to just basically do the top 5 quick, cool clips of the week. I'm going to get those out there, hopefully on a weekly basis, just something to look at. It'll be mildly entertaining. I say mildly, so.
Yeah, I mean, like
High
it'll
hopes
be,
for this
it'll
one.
be good. We need some space to sell some Sherman revenue.
Exactly. We got to get those Charmin ads
Sherman
on
ads. The podcast is.
Would that not be
cutting it.
ridiculous if Charmin actually came
Listen,
to us and said
They do a lot of podcasts, Charmin.
Listen, if there's anybody out there listening that works at Sherman or knows someone at Sherman,
knows Mr. or Mrs. Charmin.
Fuck you.
get into, no, that's Ryan Kennedy.
Yeah. Again, not Kyle.
214.
Jacobs
No.
keeps trying to give out.
At
phone number.
no, if you know someone with Sherman, get back to us at the
should.
Restiny on Twitter.
At the wrestling.
I would expose my ass.
Hole.
Not
Oh, I meant all of it.
I would expose my ass repeatedly
Mm.
on YouTube videos if they were to. I don't know if that's driving them away or bringing them closer.
We'll just need some feedback on that. So
You
if
could do
tweet
just
that
like-
at
Yeah.
Twitter. No.
Let them know that my ass is for sale.
You could do
Literally-
like top 5 wipes. Take a
See?
picture of your wipe. Throw it in there with
And
Charmin.
that kind of works
that's
like on a double
disgusting.
layer because one, it could be wiping your ass,
We're not going to be doing that.
or it could be wiping.
I'll
a
send them
napkin
to you,
on
don't worry.
YouTube.
So it was good to have Ryan on today.
It very
for the
much so.
only
was.
time that he will be
That's my one
joining us
pass.
up in the studio.
The one and only time he'll ever have to talk about the game Destiny. He will forget about it when he walks out, and he'll listen to this podcast and be
he'll
like,
get it for Christmas.
"Oh, that's right, maybe." God, he certainly asked for
Probably.
it.
And
Before we
Xbox
go-
Live.
Probably.
And Xbox Live. I do have one other thing that I want to play for you. We've got this, and then believe it or not, we got some tweets.
Oh, we did?
We got some tweets.
Wait a minute.
How about that?
People like us.
It is
and
not.
listen to us.
It is not from definitely not Kyle, as we've been getting tweets from lately. For
But
some odd reason.
that's definitely not you though.
No,
A
it's
lot of
definitely not
Kyles.
Kyle. We have another Uncle Jesse's Bitch Fest.
Right on.
I'm gonna play it, and you're gonna hate it.
Yo, what up, biatch? This is Uncle Jesse's Bitch Fest. So listen up, bitch!
Hey, Kyle and Jackass, Uncle Jesse here, and I'm pissed the fuck off again. Why? I want some goddamn Capture the Flag in my Crucible. I've been playing Control, I've been playing the hell out of the Clash, I've even done some skirmish, some salvage, goddammit, I want some Capture the Flag, and I want it now. Back to you, motherfuckers.
So angry.
Yeah, I don't
even understand.
I don't appreciate it.
I was gonna say he didn't even call you Jacob.
Jesse, words hurt, buddy.
Words hurt.
Words
More
hurt.
than you even know.
And cyberbullying is a thing.
it is, and we have recorded evidence of it. It's too bad. It's too bad the world we live in.
Stand up to bullying by Charmin.
Your ass is yearning for it. God, the worst plug ever.
It's all gonna work out, I promise.
And now, I do want to divert. I want to move our attention over to some of the Twitter feedback that we've gotten.
Oh.
Right on, let's do it.
I want to give back to the rest of me. Like I said, we do a lot, but we can always give more. Always.
So let's see what we got here.
Oh, good. We have we have 3 tweets that are in here. The first is from at the Ryan Canaday.
That's a good looking picture.
It's not a bad picture.
Who's that?
The question is it true that your guest today beat Skyrim?
I'll take that answer. Yes, I did.
No, that is impossible.
I saw credits.
You you beat the main storyline.
The game. Next
Okay.
question.
Oh, good. Next question.
I
Also-
agree.
I also think things. The next is also from at the Ryan Canaday.
Active.
Who let the dogs out? These are very constructive tweets. And the last
that would be
is
the Bahatman.
Would they let him out? Because they were asking. Why would they ask if they let him out?
Because they were trying to
smelt it, you dealt it kind of scenario.
No, it was they're
It's 'cause they're
trying.
black?
They're like, who let him out? We don't know who let
We
them out.
didn't do it.
Certainly wasn't us. Who let the dogs
The
out?
perfect cover.
Who? Who?
Let's put a song out.
Who?
And the last is also from at the Ryan Canaday.
So again, another week went by. No legitimate
fucking
tweets.
I think this one's pretty good,
How-
though.
Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, beep, beep, beep,
No,
beep,
though
beep.
this
No,
one,
I got a
this one's
personal.
controversial.
I just got a personal tweet. All right, go for it.
9/11 inside job.
Not touching it.
Yeah, I'm gonna steer clear of that. John
If we weren't
Ryan.
that Charmin contract, you better not touch it.
I hear Charmin might have had something to do with it.
No.
I'm sorry, Jacob. Did you say you were getting a personal tweet in your headphones somehow?
Beep, 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 beep. Hold on, let me just pull it up on the computer. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep.
Good Lord, where is this thing?
Hold on. I'm loading up the browser. Beep, 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 beep.
Here's your Rolodex.
All right, this one is from Sparkle Daisy 6969 420.
Oh, good. Sparkle Daisy, 69.
First of all, great name, Sparkle Daisy. Thank you for the follow, which we now see you're following us, but also
Appreciated.
yes, your tweet. If you were a kind of mushroom,
Oh my God.
which one would you be? Ooh, God, that's tough. Oh, geez.
We were just talking about this, too.
I know. It's
so weird.
Oh, God. I'm thinking portobello.
I'm thinking that's the only known mushroom.
What
Name
about
another na-
shiitake,
Oh shit! I could have said shiitake.
Or-
Shiitake,
or the kind that grows in shit that you get high on.
the fun kind.
Cow poop.
What?
It's off cow poop.
So you're saying
Oh.
shiitake?
Yeah, since that's another name.
You're
for
saying
mushroom.
I'll
Now
go
you can-
Mario.
Mario.
The little mushroom in Mario.
Ooh.
Okay.
Make me bigger.
Anyway, there you go. Laid it out there. Sparkle, who's its name I forgot now, 69s and 420s in there. Thank you again for your tweet. We appreciate it.
It's much appreciated, and you can see why it is very important that you tweet us. Otherwise, we are going to. make
Otherwise,
these-
Jacob has to make up ones.
and it's usually pretty awful.
really pushes the show along.
Pushes it just so you
Off a cliff.
we can fill the segment.
Yeah.
Please tweet us at the Restiny. You can find this and every other thing that we do at www.betterdanthan. Damn it.
Go on.
Better than
We'll cut it out in
Restiny.
post-processing.
We don't do that. .com. That's our website. You can get to everything there. Our Twitch, our YouTube, subscribe.
Bank accounts.
We do have all of our personal banking information located there secretly on one of the sites. You'll have to click on everything to find it. That's a really good plan. You should hide someone's, like our guest.
You already got photocopies. So go for it.
But I think that's it. I think that's our episode.
Yeah.
I think we did it.
Find us on, again, we're all Xbox boys.
That's
So
true.
give us a shout out if you want to play or if you want to
We'd love to.
cam horror with us or something. We're down for whatever. If you want to talk Charmin, we're good with that too.
That is actually something we
So you
prefer
can
to
find
do.
me on Xbox Live. My name is Your Pal Rabbit, all one word, as it sounds.
And I'm Taslantic.
How do you spell that,
I
Kyle?
was just about to. Damn it. TASLANTIC.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. And Ryan, did you want to share your?
Yeah, if anyone wants to play Madden, I'll play him in some Madden. But it's Tidy, Tidy,
Right.
White, WHITE, Ninga, NINGA.
That's almost offensive. What
Well,
happened?
almost. Like to play right on that borderline.
All right.
I honestly don't know how I got that username.
What?
I don't know how I got that username. It's just
Did-
what I've always had.
Did it assign it to you?
Maybe. I've had that since the first Xbox.
Oh yeah, it's been like 12 years now.
Yeah.
More than that, maybe. Well, better than the rest of me.
Is that like a ginger
Episode 6.
ninja? Sorry, I know we moved on, but I went back.
Tidy White Ninga. It's just a clean, white, wannabe black person, I guess.
Oh, no, I think that's more of a ginger ninja.
Ginger Ninja?
A ginger. you
Ginger.
will.
Okay, I
Vitus.
can see it.
That's a very serious problem, you know.
What?
Gingivitis.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
More on that next week.
next week for episode 7, and we don't know who's going to be on it yet.
Next week we're gonna throw a couple of curveballs at you guys. So
Okay.
Y'all have actually booked me for the next month.
look
So
forward
True.
to actually never
gonna get-
seeing you again. Not speaking to you once you
I
leave
might
this
see you
room.
at Christmas, Ryan.
Yeah.
I might. No.
you have my game.
I do want to thank Ryan came out. Ryan was willing to be our guinea pig,
Came
willing
out.
to spend several hours playing a game he's never even touched, answer a bunch of questions he didn't know the answer to. It's been an experience, so thank you.
No problem. I'll do it again.
No, we
No,
already
you
established
won't.
that. Yeah,
you
no.
guys, I'll be here next week.
Well, that does it for the episode. Again, I am Kyle.
I'm Ryan.
Nope.
Wait, no. Sorry. I'm Jacob.
And I'm Ryan.
And we are better than
The Restiny.
See y'all next week.
Charmin.
Legends in the making, they fight. Kyle and Jacob will lead you tonight. So lay down your arms, there's no chance of victory. You punk ass bitches, they're better than forever.